For years, up to and after his death, the British justice system called Errol Campbell a convicted thief. But he was an innocent man. This police officer had put Mr. Campbell and at least a dozen others behind bars during the 1970s. Detective Sergeant Derek Ridgewell had made up the charges, planting evidence on men he targeted for their skin colour. Today, appeal court judges quashed Mr. Campbell's conviction, the 12th case relating to DS Ridgewell. It ends one family's decades-long campaign for justice.
My dad always said he was innocent, and today that's finally been confirmed almost 50 years later.
Speaking through a lawyer, Mr. Campbell's son said prison caused his father absolute misery.
Due to the shame and disgrace of this conviction, he found it difficult to get employment, so much so that he fled the country. On his return, he became an alcoholic and couldn't hold down a lollipop man's job.
The families of those wrongfully convicted are calling for the law to change so that cases involving discredited police officers are automatically and independently reviewed. And lawyers representing Errol Campbell's family also want more transparency from the police forces involved.
50 years ago, it was no secret that Detective Sergeant Derek Ridgewell was racist and corrupt. There was a calypso song about him in South London. There was a BBC documentary made about him. So the British Transport Police still have questions to answer.
The force told Sky News it is sorry and disgusted. We're continuing to review records relating to DS Ridgewell's corrupt practices, which includes those relating to officers who were associated with DS Ridgewell or may have assisted him in his criminal activity. And the review team has recently been provided with additional resources to support its work. Derek Ridgewell died while serving time in prison for theft from the same depot where he'd accused Errol Campbell of stealing. But the Court of Appeal heard he was able to continue his racist and corrupt behaviour after being transferred from another police department where he'd been behind the convictions of other innocent men, including the group that became known as the Stockwell Six. They were accused of attempting to rob Ridgewell on the tube. 5 were convicted, 4 had their convictions overturned in 2021. Before the last of the accused, Ronald De'Souza, had his quashed today. Sadia Chowdhury, Sky News.